Well, it looks like we might be in the clear. They're gone. They went through that wormhole. Okay, well, I suggest we blow it to hell so they don't come back. Yeah, but we never even get close. He's got his son's guarding it. I don't know about that. I get the feeling that they don't want him to come back here either. Well, then maybe we should go have a talk with them. Maybe they can help us and get rid of him for good. We'll probably never get rid of him for good, but at least it'll be centuries before they could come back here and we can live our lives without being in fear of extinction. Well, I, for one, I'm just glad that they're gone, and I hope they stay gone forever. I wish I shared your enthusiasm, but I'm not 100% for sure. They could always come back. Well, let's hope they're done with this place and they stay wherever they're at. Besides, their loves are there. Yeah, well, I just feel sorry for the humans over there. I mean, they escaped them once. I don't think they're going to do it again. Oh, we don't have to worry about that. It's not our problem anymore. We can live here. The only way we're going to live here in peace for sure is to destroy that wormhole. Alright, now that's what I'm talking about. We can go anywhere we want in the galaxy, and there's no one to stop us. Yeah, well, I definitely like the sound of that, but they're going to come back eventually. They got centuries to live. Yeah, well, by the time they come back, we'll all be dead, so we don't care anyway. Yeah, well, there's no guarantee on that. They have a way back through that wormhole. Maybe if we destroyed it, they wouldn't. I like the idea, but I'm not going up against his kids. We don't know if they're on our side. Come on now, one of them's a doctor. I think he would be. Well, it seems they're all gone, so we're going to be safe for the moment. Please, as long as they exist, the galaxy will never be safe. Yeah, well, there's no way to kill an immortal, so we have no choice. We just have to hope they stay away for at least our lifetime. Yes, that is all well and good, but what do the others do when they come back? We have to at least give them some kind of warning. Yeah, well, all we can do is pass down the tale of their terror and treachery. I still think we should go and destroy that wormhole gate. Then they cannot come back. Well, I for one don't feel completely safe until we destroy that gate. They cannot be able to come back. Well, I completely understand that, but there's no way we could destroy it. Not with those sons guarding it. Actually, I think that we can. I don't think that their sons are that bad. They might even help us. Yeah, well, I wouldn't count on that. I mean, they still would have to deal with them. They can't die either. Well, it doesn't matter what they have to do. We are trying to ensure the continuation of our race. I guess we could give it a shot, but we just gotta be careful. We're not immortal. Listen, Aaron, this all seems like a great idea, but how far can we really run from immortals? Listen, Sean, we've only got to get far enough away so they can't find us and live our lives. By the time they get there, we'll be dead. Yeah, well, that's all well and good for us, but what about the rest of the world? Rest of the galaxies? They're in trouble. Yeah, well, we can't save everybody. And besides, it's going to be up to the ones that love them, maybe to change them. Well, from what I know about Will and his brothers, they're good guys. Maybe they can. There, everybody's last shot. Yeah, well, I for one just hope they don't want to come back, and they stay there, so we'll be free. Yes, mate, that is all well and good if it happens, but eventually they will come back. They are conquerors. Yeah, well, come on, there was a lot of things we thought about them, until we found out they could fall in love. Well, I must admit, when I last spoke to KRODD, he was very much in love. Whoever Will is, he's special. Yeah, well, let's hope he's special enough to change him, and make him stop what he's doing. Yes, I have a feeling that he would be the only one who could stop him. Well, that's just great. We got everybody through that wormhole. Now they're there. What are we supposed to do now? Honestly, I don't have a clue. We got no way to get through there unless we deal with the brothers. Yeah, well, I don't think those two sons are bad. It's the rest of them we got to worry about. Well, I'm sorry, KRODD, but I, for one, will never trust a KRODD. They never tell the truth. Yeah, I'll admit I haven't met any that I really liked, but the kid that heals, he's alright. Yeah, but one against the rest of them, that ain't good odds. I'd rather just stay out of it. So you're absolutely sure that your father won't come back with your brothers? Honestly, I can't be sure of that. They'll always come back. They come through all the galaxies, but we may have time. Yeah, well, as long as they stay far away from you, I'm good with it. Jasper, if I give you this gift of immortality, you'll be with me forever. But we'll always have to deal with my family. I don't give a damn about anything, as long as I'm with you. I would love to live forever. I just want to make sure it's your choice and you know what you're getting into, because I do love you, Jasper. I think if we talk to Lance, I think he will shut the gate down. He doesn't want his family back here. Yeah, well, you're counting on the fact that he's going to betray his family, and I don't even see that happening. Listen, if there's one thing I know about Lance, he may be a KRODD, but he's also a healer. Yeah, no, I get it. I've seen him save plenty of lives, but when it comes to his father, I don't think he's going against him. Yeah, well, I think he knows what his father is, and the rest of his brothers, and he wants to save us. Well, hell, I guess he's our only shot. We can try. Let's see what happens.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to doubt you, but you're counting on finding this mythical object that can take out an immortal?
Yeah, well, obviously we don't have any other options. We have to find it. If there's a way to kill him, we gotta have it.
Yeah, well, that's true because we don't want it falling into their hands and then they'd be invincible.
Yeah, well, the only problem is it's not gonna be easy to get to, and the person that's gotten it may not give it up.
Okay, now I'm definitely intrigued. What do you know about the person guarding it?
I know that the person gotten it is one of them, an immortal. Yeah, well, I just hope the humans over there can handle it because the KRODD, they're not gonna give up without a fight.
Yeah, well, it just happens not to be our problem anymore, Jesus. We're out of it.
Come on, we're never gonna be out of it because after they get done with them, they're gonna come back here.
All the more reason why we're not going to be here. We're going to be halfway across the galaxy by the time they get back.
Yeah, but we're looking for this stuff and we don't even know if it really exists. It's just a myth. They could be lying.
In my experience, that everybody's got a weakness, so it's got to be something that could stop them.
Yeah, well, I heard whoever's guarding this staff really hates Crow and his family, so they might just help us. Yes, well, how do we know that whoever is guarding this staff is not family too? Come on now, do you really think they would charge their own family to hide something like that? It's gotta be an enemy. Yes, well, let us hope this enemy is ready to help and stop the KRODD any way that they can. Oh, trust me, if the rumors are true, she really hates KRODD, and she'll help us. But then here's to hoping that we find them fast. Yeah, well, I don't see why we have to get involved. I say we stay here and never look back.
Listen, I get that you're scared, but we have to go after this staff. Whoever controls it, controls the KRODD.
Yeah, but if the rumors are true, you're not going to get it away from whoever's holding it.
Yeah, well, if the rumors that I heard are true, they'll be willing to give it to us when they find out what's going on.
You know, we're betting a lot on what ifs. I mean, how are we going to know if it's going to work out or we're not going to all die anyway?
We can't leave looking over our shoulder. We got to try.
Yeah, well, I don't like these one bit. We're going in blind. We don't even know what this person looks like or if they're even going to help us.
Yeah, well, it doesn't even matter because we're out of options. If we don't try this, we're all dead.
Yeah, but supposedly the person guarding his staff is just as dangerous as the KRODD. How do we even know they're good?
Well, come on, there always has to be a balance. There has to be good and evil. We know the KRODD are evil, so we have to assume this one's good.
Hey, well, you know what they say about assuming, and I don't want to be one of them.
Don't worry, I've got a good feeling about this.
Jane, are you absolutely sure about this? Because there's no turning back now. Come on, Nathan, this is our only shot, in case the KRODD come back. Yeah, but from what I've heard, the person holding that staff might not even want to help us. Yeah, well, I heard she doesn't really like the KRODD anyway. Maybe KRODD did something to her. Well, either way, we're not the only ones looking for it, so we gotta be careful. Well, we have something that the others don't. The map. They don't know about it. We do. Yeah, but I got a really bad feeling about this. Like, we shouldn't trust whoever's holding that staff. I'm sorry, Harry, but I still can't get over the fact that you actually worked with KRODD and didn't even know it. Yeah, well, they lied to me about who they were. How am I supposed to know any better? I've never met a KRODD before. Yeah, you're right. I mean, Will was duped by him too. He fell in love with him. What's he gonna do now? Please, I don't think there's anything he can do. Every time Crowd talked about him, he was absolutely in love. He's not gonna let him go. Well, then I guess we better hope that they find this staff that everybody's talking about. Sorry, alright, I think this staff exists, or are we going on a wild goose chase here? Oh, trust me, my love, it definitely exists, and we're going to find it. It's the only way to stop Crow. And are we absolutely sure the person holding this staff is going to give it up, or even help us? Oh, trust me, I know something that nobody else knows. She will not stand for him falling in love with a human. So wait a minute, this one holding the staff is in love with Crow? Oh no, definitely not. She hates Crow, but she loves the humans. She won't want him with one.
Yeah, well, we really got to be on the ball to find this place because everybody else is going to be looking for it. And I don't have a map.
Well, then we better keep our eyes open and find out if anybody does have a map.
Yeah, well, from what I heard, if we find this person holding the staff, they will help us. They like the humans.
Yeah, well, that's good to know, but they're not going to turn on us after they destroy the KRODD, are they?
Honestly, supposedly it's been so many centuries. Who knows if the person holding the staff isn't nuts, too?
This is just great. I guess we better cross our fingers, huh? Yeah, well, I totally don't think that we can trust this person holding the staff, so I'm not going anywhere near it. We need to stay far away from it. Yeah, well, we need to pay attention to whoever finds it because we're going to make sure they don't fall into the wrong hands. Oh, trust me, the badass holding that staff is not going to let that happen. But if she finds out about Crow falling in love, she's going to be intrigued. Wait a minute, why would she be intrigued? I mean, she just fell in love with a human. There's nothing weird about that.
Yeah, there is, because he's never done it before.
That doesn't sound good.